I feel
Yeah.
okay.
There's always, especially in a different age bracket, right? Young people don't have this caveat because they haven't experienced what we've experienced. There has always been the snake oil salesman. We grew up in an era where people have been sold and have been hurt behind crafty salesmen. The marketing of companies remember the tobacco industry. Remember all of these things, they're marketing to sell us things that would kill us. So sales kind of does have in the back of our mind this ickiness to it, right? The used car salesman, one of the biggest things, like when you go to a car lot, it's like, oh, am I gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is that there has been a market share that has hurt behind sales. The concept of the sleazy salesperson, the always be selling, that's a whole big thing. What do we call the ABCs? Always be selling.
ABS,
always be selling. So it's a negative connotation. So what I have always done is come from a standpoint of I don't sell, I serve. So when you really have that mindset shift, if I have, that's why this particular process that we're going to is really solutions to real problems, because people will always buy a solution to a problem. They don't want to be sold. They want to be served. So if we just take that simple mindset shift, especially in an industry that literally is a lifeline for people, that literally is the equivalent of wealth or poverty in some instances, that can set their whole generational trajectory differently just by one person making one simple different decision for their family can completely change everything. This is where we need your agents and the agencies to understand that it's not about sales, it's about service. So if they educate, that was the word you used. If they educate more, if they came from a standpoint of making sure that there was clarity around the products, clarity around the mission, clarity around their vision, then they wouldn't have to sell.
Yeah, completely agree.
Yeah.
Really agree.
So there's the thing. You don't change your terminology, because at the end of the day, what's associated with service? Tell me what's associated. What we associate with the word service and doing things for people?
The words we associate with it. For me, when someone says I'm here to serve, then I have that goodwill mentality. It's for the better good of the community.
But what is it also? What is it also? How much it costs?
How much it costs? Free.
Right. So you see how we done warped?
Yes.
So we can't.
People think it's free. You're right.
It's free. So you can't forward facing use the word serve. You have to use the word sales, right? Because that's what's understood with money. But then you flip the mindset inside your solution to be, we lead with service. But service is our sales, because we educate, because we make sure that our products align with a need and a desire. But service is not the free part, right?
No, right.
It's selling. It's serving to sell. So there's the thing. So there's going to be that paradigm.
I like it.
Got it?
Okay.
Right. So it's still your framework is still the same. We still have.
My framework is not going to change. No.
Your framework doesn't change. Your unique capability of you saw the actual problem. You've done the research. You've read the articles. You've read the books, and what they said is that they got a trepidation on sales. So now we got a solution for that can actually reframe the way they think about things. That then also fills a gap in the marketplace, which makes you invaluable. Perfect. And then on the success system, now we came over here with the success system. Are we still building authority for these? Is that what they want after your research?
Correct. They still want authority. Absolutely. They still
perfect.
Want influence. They still want to be impactful. They still want that. And I found that not always with people who are entrepreneurs. It is people who are employees as well, who are on the corporate path. They still want influence. They still want impact. Maybe it's influence with inside of their company, and it could be influence just in their industry, but we all desire influence. That's one of the things that I found was very common between me and my girlfriends when I worked in corporate. We all still wanted our own lane of influence.
Me too. And that's what made me jump ship, because
me too.
Yeah, there was nowhere else for me to go. So then there's the part of, there's a pathway there's an entrepreneurial pathway, but I think that this is the thing. We can build it. Your success system is going to be twofold. If you are the business owner, entrepreneur pathway, but if you are the intrapreneur pathway, it's still the same level of concept, but it's having the mindset of someone who wants to have a success system personally.
Right.
The mindset of the success system that's necessary, because you still can have a strong level of impact intrapersonally, because you still need to make sure that your connections are strong. You still need to make sure that your initiatives and all those things. But it's a dual process in the success system. So they would then just pick a pathway, because everybody doesn't want to be an entrepreneur, and they should not.
And not everybody should be an entrepreneur.
Should be, right.
Absolutely not. I believe that wholeheartedly. So that is where, the personal branding side of it is so very important, owning the brand. And so I found that to be a biggest thing. There's a misconception between your personal brand and your professional brand or your business brand. And I remember, I recall in the framework when Mary Rose built it for me, remember you guys had a personal brand track for me, and a business brand. And I was like, and I was so confused about that. I was like, well, what? They look similar, and but I didn't get it until just kind of studying and now understanding the differences. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, that's why your homework was to read. It was to read it for 30 days every day, so that you could.
Have you met me? I don't know why you act like you don't know me. I mean, I'm trying to figure that out. Have you met me? Girl, I jump right on in. Whatever y'all told me to do. I was like, okay, that's what you want me to do. Go live? Okay. Whoop. What you want me to say? Okay, let's say it. Here we go. That's all I did. I mean, I promise you, I had to print it and just go through and highlight and mark it. And I'm still doing it even to this day. I'm pulling nuggets of things that I'm using because of my framework and how I'm able, because I teach client attraction. So, and organic lead generation, because Facebook ads work, but if you ain't got no money.
But even to this. So, this is so good, Mernice.
Ain't gonna work, but
yeah, but even to this, even your organic and your content strategy methodologies to attract clients, now it will change to align with this new level of framework, because what they're talking about, you know what I'm saying? We don't need more information. We need transformation, right?
Yes,
we need a point of view that says something as completely new to the gap, like insurance ain't sexy. Right? We need something that people need their own thing to stand on, that disrupts things, that makes them not just another talking head educating about insurance. And I know that this industry has a lot of different handcuffs on them, right? There's things that they can and cannot
highly
say.
regulated.
So you're going to have to also help them to navigate that space as well, and to actually find a lane that does not affect their license or whatever.
Well, here's the challenge with that. It affects their professional brand, not their personal brand.
Right. There we go.
So that's the issue. And I think they're trying to marry the two. Well, I know. They try to marry the two. One of the first things that I've been doing here this last year is I tell them to go out and don't even have State Farm on your profile. Why? Take Allstate off. Take American Family off. Because you're not the face of that company. You're not. You are the face. You are the brand. So you have to brand and position yourself as the expert in the field. You never have to say the company's name ever.
Right.
And you're still selling their products and services. You're still doing, but that to me, that removes that regulation.
Right.
Because I am talking as a personal standpoint. I'm building a personal brand, not a professional brand. And so that was one of the challenges. I did the 5-day get new customer challenge, and I challenged them, go out and just wipe it clean. Take all the State Farm stuff off. Leave. Now they created a page for you, which a lot of companies will, they'll create leave that. How many people over there anyway? Y'all ain't got that many people over. You got less.
You're not talking about stuff. You're not talking
about.
Y'all
ain't talking about nothing. And it's cookie cutter. It's the same crap that they put on everybody's pages on your page too. So why even care? But on your other page, take it off. Build your own business page. Like you got to do your own. So that's what we're about.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I see women doing. So that's a challenge. That's disruption though, because that's different from what they've been taught. And so I'm feeling that gap because they feel boxed in because of the regulations that they have to abide by. And I understand they feel like their license, is in jeopardy, and it is not when you're building your own brand.
But then also this, what else is another forward-facing plus to doing that? I'm actually dating a guy who's in the insurance industry, and he's been in it for years, but he's now an independent. He was with State Farm for all these years, and now he's starting over. He has no personal brand. So he out here flapping around, just completely confused. But if he had you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to just flip that. Okay, I ain't with them no more. I'm over here.
Right.
So it's a safety net as well in case there's anything that goes on. There's also I've talked to another young man who his company, what's the green company? I can't remember. All I remember is on his thing was his colors were green. But he
it was a country.
Yep. They did something that went against everything in his moral compass, and he had to jump ship. He was like, I'm starting from ground zero. You should never. This also prevents you from ever having to start from ground zero in case there's anything that ever transpires. If there's a change of the guard, the CEO is replaced, and there's a new methodology that doesn't align with your belief system or your family life or whatever. That decision is not so pressing. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because he literally is walking through that, and you could just see that his mind is just like, I don't even know what this looks like for me now. At 50,
because his identity is wrapped up into their brand.
Over 20 years.
But I have to be honest, that was where I was. Who was I without American Family? And I suffered. 2 years, I suffered.
So even now you got a story. Now you got a story that connects those dots, and so then solidifies the need for the 2-part branding.
You have to have the 2-part brand, and I did not. Everything was American Family. I was AmFam Mo. That was what I called myself. And so when I went to networking events at the chamber, I was AmFam Mo. I'm AmFam Mo, and so it was. But it was, and I really lost. I had to go get therapy. I'm just being honest.
Right. So that's what I feel like old boy going through, because it looks like he done lost a piece of himself.
Yes, you have lost a arm. It's almost like somebody cut a part of your arm off.
Write all that down, because you have an identity to what that is, and that's real.
Yeah, right? That's what. And I had to go get therapy, and he told me, my therapist said, you've lost part of your identity because you made that company your identity versus you building your own identity. And I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know nothing about that. Like what? But I understood what he was telling me, but it took me 2 years to recover.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. I would love to talk to him because he is not State Farm. He never was. He never will
be. And because I'm in business, I get it. I don't want anything to do with it. Hello. I don't want anything to do with that, but I get it. He seems weird, but I get it. Once he told me what he's going through, I was like, okay, that's where the weirdness comes from, because he's literally out here walking through a desert. That's how Tracy's name came up, because he was like, he knew Tracy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But what happens when you leave? I have a girlfriend right now, my first client, Jessica, she's kind of in this no man's land right now because she's sick of doing what she's doing. She's sick of AmFam. She's sick of it. But she still needs their validation because she wants to go and work in corporate, and they keep promising her they're going to give her a chance, and they haven't.
Oh, wow.
So that's hurtful. You know, it's very discouraging.
It is.
That shows up, that manifests in the business.
Totally. But I mean, we both got them same things. Like even in corporate, it's like the brilliance can't be personified, and therefore you're left with this longing or stuff, and then you just feel. I left the ship, and I just felt like all of that work I put into these companies was for naught. And okay, now what? We'll never do unemployable. We'll never do that again. But that's big. Okay, so you got it. I don't see your notes on that part, but you got that part.
I do.
Okay, perfect. All right, so now it's time to let's really parse it out as far as
we need to work on it.
Okay, come through with some work. Okay.
I've been doing the work. I tell you, I've been doing the work because I've been researching. I'm telling you, I ain't playing with this thing. I'm like, no, I gotta go out here and do this thing all in. So
hold on, what does this mean? What is the blast through current challenge? Like what is it for real?
That's why I left it in black. I mean bold print, because I wanted you to help me with it. What I know is if I can help you, let me go with my little notes. Not blast through. And not sticking points, really. I didn't want to say pain points. That was what I was saying. Like, how do I?
But did you tell me they want it? If I can help you create simple systems that's duplicatable in your company.
That's what they want. Simple.
That's what you said.
That's what they want. Okay, so I didn't know if we were putting it there or we were putting it down here under your tangible results. I just didn't. I'm like, oh Lord, let me talk to.
No, let's do the sentence. If I can help you to create, you got to create. I can help you create. Okay. Simple systems. Now, what do they want? Simple systems in your company that are duplicatable. That's what I heard you say now. And
I mean, that's what they say they want from the research.
Okay. So that's it. That's what they want. Right? Okay. With my proven system that gets you tangible results to generate consistent profits and build more influence and impact.
Now, I don't know about this part.
I don't know about that part either. I think that is one of the teaching points inside of your system that helps them solidify what they stand for as a company brand, as a personal brand, right? We know that they want to make money and they want to have more influence. I don't know if they ever said impact. But then you also know they want to have some notoriety. You kept saying that.
They do. And notoriety. So influence and notoriety?
No, build more influence.
Just build more influence.
Build more influence. That's enough.
Should it be 2 things or just should I have 3 things?
Now, I don't know why. This is going to be a real chunky sentence because this is what you got to articulate what the desire is, right? Their desire is, first of all, they want their company to run without them. That's the simple duplicatable system. They want to make some money, but they also want to be noticed for their efforts. So it's a 3-pronged approach. So we don't want it to be, we want to just tackle what it is that they want.
Just leave it there. Okay.
This is it. Okay. So if I can help you to create,
they want consistent guidance and they want very high touch accountability,
needed with consistent guidance and high touch accountability. Okay, I like it.
Okay. And that's it. Are you willing to get started today? Because that's the value. The value is people are sick of people sending them. When they go and they're looking for help and support, they don't want to be sent to a video. Don't send them to your video training library.
Girl.
And go have me look at it.
I'm telling you.
They don't want to do that.
They don't want that. So that's a part of your marketing. You will not be sent to 13,000 videos to watch it on time.
That's not what they want.
This is right. Who has time for that? Real companies. So let's walk it through. Okay. If I can help you to create simple systems in your company that are duplicatable. And hold on. Okay, so now we got to take out with my proven system. Put that down. Hold on. Let me think. Okay, so not the tangible results. We got to make this a sentence. With a proven systems that helps you generate consistent profits and build more influence.
With a proven system.
Now with yours, it's yours.
Okay.
Nobody else got this one.
Okay.
That's why we doing this.
With my proven system.
That helps you generate. So pull that up. Okay. To get the bullet points out the way.
All right.
Generate consistent profits and
build more influence.
Okay.
And
so you can delete that. We can delete the result. We can delete all this.
Okay. All right. That's why I left it though. I'm like, okay, we need to do it before I go in and start moving stuff.
Okay, hold on. We got to run on sentences, but all while providing the support you need. Yeah, that we can take all that out because that's the added value and guidance. Okay, now also take out the what do you want at the top. And let's make this tight because it's still meaty. All right. So if I can help you to create simple systems in your company that are duplicatable with my proven system that helps you still generate consistent profits and build more influence. All while providing the support you need, the support and guidance, the support and consistent guidance you need. We got too many ands. How can we simplify this?
All while providing the support.
Well, let's take out the support and just say all while providing the consistent guidance and high touch accountability. Because that's the same terminology, just use a different word.
The consistent guidance and high touch accountability.
Okay, read it. You read it.
If I can help you to create simple systems in your company that are duplicatable with my proven system that helps you generate. No, I don't like that. Helps you generate. I'm just not steal the steal part. Okay. That helps you generate consistent profits and build more influence, all while providing the consistent guidance.
Consistent twice.
Oh yeah, we do. So what's another word for consistent?
I like consistent guidance there. I don't like generate consistent profits. So generate, is it steady? What's another word for consistent? Do it, thesaurus. What's another word? Generate, is it huge? Generate huge profits.
Here's the thing. And I have a challenge with that. Massive profits, huge profits. That's really not on me. That's on them.
That's on them. That's on their effort.
So I don't want to promise that for them because if they don't do the work, they're not going to get it.
So take out S. Just take off the S. Generate profit and build more influence.
Yeah, there we go. Generate, but I still want another word for consistent. Let's see. Oh. I don't know why.
Steady.
What's another word for consistent?
Synonyms for consistent include steady, stable,
constant,
and even.
What do you think about constant, stable, regular, steady income?
That's what I said, steady.
Okay, let's do steady. Help you generate steady profit.
Steady profits. So put your S back on there.
Oh, steady profits. And build more influence, all while.
Hold on. If I help you generate just simple systems in your company that are duplicatable with my proven system that helps you generate steady profits, build more influence, and okay. So we can take out the and there and put a comma because it's steady. You generate steady profits, build more influence, and providing consistent guidance. So you don't have to do the all while. We can put the and there, and then it tightens it up.
Consistent guidance and high touch accountability. Okay, so let's go back. If I could help you to create simple systems in your company that are duplicatable with my proven system that helps you generate steady profits, build more influence, and providing consistent guidance and high touch accountability, Are you ready? Are you willing to get started today?
How's that feel?
It feels really good. I like that.
Okay. Something seems untight. Read it again.
If I could help you to create simple systems in your company that are duplicate.
Oh, we got to help you. You got to help you. If I could help you, help you.
Oh, help you. Okay. Help you.
Okay.
If I could help you create simple systems in your company that are duplicatable with my proven system that helps you generate steady profits, build more influence, and providing consistent guidance and high touch accountability, are you willing to get started today? Okay. I don't know if it's willing or do you say ready? Do we
say
ready?
Ready. Ready.
Ready. To get started today. Okay,
hold on. Okay, how's that feel? It's tighter.
It is tighter. Now let's go back to the generate steady profits. This is what I've seen. They want to build profitable businesses. Period. So if we say steady profits, does it give the thought that we know their profits are not steady. So I guess we'll leave it there.
Because the bottom line is, once you help them create them systems, they will be able to, if they implement the systems on the company, they should be able to generate steady profits.
They should.
They really should. Because that's the main problem. Most people don't have the profitability they desire because their systems are janky. There's no trackability, there's no SOPs, there's nothing that, then if somebody leaves, they can't fill the slot real well. So now it's chaos, right? Every company needs a duplicatable system because peak talent goes in and out, especially in the year of our Lord in 2022.
That's true. No, you're right.
It is. And so we don't McDonald's our businesses. We are going to set ourselves up for lack of sleep, chaos in our life, and always starting from ground zero.
Okay.
So, and that's the firm foundation. So that's great. This is really good. And at the end of the day, the simple systems falls up under the structure. The generate sales falls up under the sales, and the build more influence falls up under your success. You touched and you
we nailed it. Yeah.
You nailed it. You did the freaking research that gave you the answers to read your audience's mind.
Yes.
There we go. So
that's what I need.
Yeah, this should give everybody a full body yes, right? So now your goal is to parse out what does it take to create a simple system under structure? What are the 3 components of having a simple system? Where's your brain dump? Go back up to your brain dump.
Oh, up here, because I'm like, girl, what you want me to do?
Where's our org? So under our org, we have the things. We got the proficiency of the team, the process and procedures, the team building strategy, confidence. Now, is that going to give them once you go through all these things, is that going to give them a structural system to be simple? Whichever, like what is now you want to come up with the three components of these things that are under org. You know what I'm saying? Like what's step 1, step 2, what's the pillars under structure?
Oh Lord, okay.
Well, come on. If you're gonna help them create a simple system, where we start? You do this every day.
I do, but I don't give it pillars. That's the thing. I mean,
but there has to be buckets. There's a bucket that we start from with just what the hell for me it would be what's the job? What is the job that we're filling? What are the actual jobs? And there might be a bucket on the training for the job. Like what is you have your scroll back up. You have the things that have org. We know we're evaluating the proficiency of the team. We're reviewing our processes and procedure. They have a process and procedure. They got to create that, right? They have to create what is being done. They have to have a training system, right? Develop operational systems,
So the
work
structure
on
is
automation,
team
integration, business processes.
or
So
talent management.
these should come in an order, is what
I
I'm
got you.
saying. You
I
got
got
it.
you.
There should
So
be an
what
order.
I'm thinking now that you bring that up, so number one, we definitely know is the talent management side of it. That's all of that training, the team, that type of thing. On the other side, it is, and for this is just a term that I'm throwing out and we can change it, but it is their organizational system. What does the organization look like? Meaning when I say organization is all of this other stuff, your culture, your mission, yes, or SOPs and how do you handle those things? So
go down to the go to the box where up under we got the box of set structure. Okay. So put a 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, you said was the what you said, the training,
talent management.
Okay, so talent management.
Oh, operations. I'm sorry, girl. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, so the operations.
Yeah.
Operations, and then
so once we're what is talent management? Is it making sure that everybody's in the right seat? Mm-hmm. Is it how to hire, when to fire, all that good
recruit,
stuff?
yes,
Recruit, all that good stuff.
Efficiency training, all of that. I mean, program training, yeah, all of that.
So that's our first thing we do. Then secondly, we do the operations of the company culture, all of the things that is from a high level and all those good things. But then what's third? After you've done the talent, after you've wrote the core values and what the company stands for, what's third up under the structure?
I don't know what it's called.
But what are you doing?
Oh, it's automation of the company is what I do.
There you go. You got that up there at the top.
I do automation, right? I had to think about it, but it's the automation of the company. Let's automate it because that's duplicatable processes. Right?
Now you can automate because you've done that actual work. You know about the talent. You have an operations manual. Now you can automate the practice. Okay, that's structured.
Yes.
Perfect. So now what you want to do is parse out all of the things that go under talent management. So,
girl, where we gonna put that? Where we put that?
Well, you put it in the boxes. Now, so hold on. I want you to. Let me see. Let me stop. Let me go to your sheet too. So I can do it.
Thank you, because I'm like, where we gonna put it? All right. What? Okay.
Maybe the computer at home. Hold on. Where you at? Let me see. Where are these? Okay, here you go. Okay, so what we do now is, and you got to do this with all 3 of them. So all 3 of these need to have a system where it's a 3-pronged approach.
I'm kind of getting it now. I wasn't getting it. I was still kind of in the dark, but I'm following you. Okay.
Follow me. Then I'm going to paste that there. And then now you parse out the A, the B, and the C of this, right? And you do the same with operations. What are the things that needs to happen in order for under operations? There's another approach. You see what I'm doing?
I see it now. At first I was confused. Yeah.
So now you're coming up with the actual program. Like what are we going to accomplish? How are we going to accomplish it? What are the actual things? And then this can go, of course this can go deep. You know what I mean? So that it's now you parsed it out. We know what our 3 things under our structure. We know structure starts with talent management. And operate. So operations, what? Because all of these are going to go under down here. Right? So what is it called? You got talent management, but operational what? It's got to be like a overarching title.
Operational systems.
Hold on. What you got? You already did the work up top.
I just did operation. Oh, okay. We'll scroll up to the top.
Let's see. We got develop operational systems. What's another word for systems? Well, you can use systems because we're not using systems. We're using
structure, sales, success.
Yeah, so we already using word systems.
What? You said we are using the word system?
Yeah, everything is a system. So organizational order, arrangement, network, approach. I like approach. The organizational approach.
Let's do approach. I like approach.
Yeah. So I always go and look for the synonyms. So organizational approach makes sense there.
Okay.
So we got our talent management organizational approach.
Oh, wait, we're gonna change this organizational approach. Okay.
Okay. And then automation, what? Business automation.
Okay.
So how do you create the structural system? You have to have talent management, an organizational approach, and business automation. So this part, the culture and the operations, goes under the teaching point. Here's your 3 things that they're going to, once they achieve and solidify everything that you teach them or implement here under talent, organizational, and business automation, they'll have a structure system. That's their company structure system. Got me?
I do.
Okay. Now we got to do the same thing with the sales system and the success system.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
But this is your proprietary. We're promising them your proprietary, proven process to get them to the outcome that they desire.
Okay.
Got me?
Yeah, I do. I have another document that I kind of did a little dump on, so I need to pull it up. Okay.
Okay. So this is your, and then remember, your sales system now is becoming how to serve. First, we're going to start with service. So that should be our number 1. We're going to change our mindset around what sales is, and we're starting with service and the re-education of what sales looks like in this industry.
Okay.
Okay. So that has to be first, because that's going to be a mindset shift that then once you get the
service. Wait a minute, your service approach?
I don't know that. I don't know if that sounds, because what you're about to do is teach sales from a service standpoint.
Then what do we call it? Hold on. Oh, let's scroll back up. Didn't I put it in here somewhere? Hold on.
Let me see. Do y'all use the word transaction in insurance at all?
Not typically, because we don't want. There's a train of thought that we don't want insurance to be considered a commodity, so we don't want it to be transactional. So no, they wouldn't say transaction.
Okay.
If it were just regular companies, yes, they would say transaction, but insurance, not necessarily.
Okay, so grow the revenue, attract clients, online marketing, sales training.
Oh, client attraction system. That's what we would call it.
That's very, that's so generic.
Really? You don't like that?
You know how many client attraction stuff is out here in this world? It's too much. It's very
It is a lot, but I'm gonna put it right now until we change it. Okay. So I know what we're talking about.
But the first premise, client attraction would be second. First premise is to change their mind on what sales is. Maybe you're talking about magnetic service. That I like that. That's different under a sales system, having magnetic service. So or attractive service or something.
I don't like attractive.
Okay.
I do like the word magnetic.
I do too.
I like magnetic.
Or captivating, engaging service, or
I like the word is magnetic. I think the word is magnetic because that resonated with me. Yeah, that resonated.
And it also can make it so that they understand that people will be drawn to you once you serve.
Well, I was just about to say magnetic says attraction because we know magnets attract. So that says it without saying it. I like that. It
also then, oh girl, this is so good. Oh, so good. Because you see what we doing. I told you this process takes you through. You can have a whole keynote on magnetic service. And all you're talking about is sales.
Well, this is going to help me with all of my keynotes because I've applied for like 6 other speaking opportunities.
This is going to be your book. This is going to be training manual. This is going to be everything. This is going to be a proven system that only Coach Mo, because nobody else is going to know what magnetic service is going to be just that by looking at it. They have to be in it.
They got to be right. Okay. So I like the magnetic service. So the next thing, let's go back up to our.
Now under your sales, you had a whole bunch about like online marketing. Like I said before, the whole funnels and sales tracking. Now sales tracking is, I don't see tracking. I think I read tracking, but it's tracking.
KPI tracking.
Yeah. KPI tracking. So bucket that once you teach them how to sell by serving first, what's the next thing?
Now we all have to pivot to, and I don't know how to say this any other way, but digital marketing, because that's really the way that we all have to move toward digital marketing.
Definitely.
So I don't know if that's the right term.
Yeah, put it here.
That's where we are. No more of this one-to-one sales. We can't just go buy $2,000 worth of leads. That's just not effective for us anymore. It worked 10 years ago.
Exactly.
It's not working that way because there's so much noise right now.
So much noise.
And so much competition. So the digital marketing has to be part of the magnetic service, to be honest. Like we've got, who are we attracting with our message?
And then what else?
So the digital marketing.
This is so good.
And I still think we have to track. Our biggest challenge is the tracking part. Like we don't know with what's working, what's not working, because we don't keep any consistent tracking systems or methods in place to be able to monitor and know what's working and not working. So it's like we throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what fits.
Okay, so I love it.
So are you putting tracking? Did you put tracking in?
I didn't. I was looking up another word.
They don't know what KPIs are. So let me say that.
No, they don't.
When I say KPI, they get confused. So it's got to be something easier than KPI. So that's why I have a tracking system.
Okay, so tracking metrics. Or
what's another word for system?
Well, we want to say maybe use metrics or.
Oh, now they know metrics. Like I know metrics. That's school.
That's the numbers. So tracking the metrics. So say that because that sounds heavy.
Okay, tracking the metrics. Okay.
Okay,
Because
so now the magnetic service is actually the actual sales. The digital marketing is how you get the message out to make the sale, and then tracking to see what the success is.
yes.
That's
yes.
Ow.
Okay,
We cooking with grease. We cooking with grease.
Yeah, hold on. Let's go.
And now you come up with the 3. Now, this is not the end, okay? You're going to give them a simple system to create and generate some money. They're going to have a business structure, a duplicatable business structure. They're going to have a simple sales system that includes understanding how to serve first, what to put in their digital marketing toolbox. What's the basics of digital marketing. At best, you should have 1, email marketing, 2, online this, 3, this, that's it. You can't go into the 101 things. What are the basics? At least 1 simple sales funnel, something like the 3 things basic. That can help them generate some money when they implement the system. And then 3rd, hey, what's going to be our trackability? How do we track the metrics? are you going to create a spreadsheet that you give to them? Things like that they actually you teach on. What is a KPI? What does it mean? How do you track it? What are the numbers you want to know? Things like that. So that's your success system. I mean, your sales system. And you do the same.
You are so funny. Let me tell you what I just put in my other little stack today. This is what one of the ladies said. She said, I want a clear roadmap, where to go, what tools and resources to use, how to use them, what to look for when using them. That's what she said she wanted. Let's go back to the stack. Oh, I lost it. Did I delete it? Oh no, I did. I'm like, did I close it out? No, I didn't. All right, let's go back to it. All right, so let's go back to here. They want to know how to do it, so how to track it, what tools to use to track it, and then what's the final thing? What are the results that they need? I mean, how to read the numbers? How to read the numbers? Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they want. Oh, and then this literally now becomes what they're talking about in their freaking meetings. And if they're not having meetings, that's a part of their organizational structure, setting up a standard team meeting. Hello. Oh. You got to have the meetings to discuss the numbers. You got to have a meetings to discuss what barriers, what's working, what's not. I have my customers do a what's up, I'm stuck meeting, right? That's a part of a book that I read. Hey, we're going to have a simple 15-minute meeting. What's up? What do I need to know? What are you working on? What's happening? I'm stuck. What problems are you having? Quickly, high level, let's get it going so we can go on and start our day. 15 minutes a day in every company, it changes everything. What's up? I'm stuck. Let's go. I like it. What's up? I'm stuck. I never heard of it. I need to find the book. I can't even remember. It's what's up? Hey, what y'all working on? What's going on? What we doing? Then I'm stuck. Okay, well, we need to solve for you so that you can get unstuck. Quick 15-minute meetings. I haven't had one of my clients yet that actually implements that. But when they do, it's changing. It's life changing. Well, and it's the same thing that I've done. It's just a different thing. I called it a stand-up meeting. So they have use a stand-up. Yeah, it's their stand-up meeting. But I like the what's up, I'm stuck, but it's really just the stand-up meeting. And same thing, what do I need to know? Any things that I need to know, any fires that need to be put out, what are the challenges for today? What are you working on? And let's get back to it. 15 minutes. I agree with you. They do it for a little while, but they don't keep it consistent, but they do. Do you know Chick-fil-A, they pray before they open? That's a part of their company culture. I didn't know that. Yeah, I did. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. We done been to the Chick. I done been in Truett Kathy's office when he was alive. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, what? It's like, we pray before we open. I work for a company called Cornerstone Medical, and we did too. They actually gave me. I got the Bible that they gave me. They gave me the New Testament. I love it. I love that company culture. It's company culture, right? That's just the company culture. So I love it. All right. So But yeah, they
sometimes companies are going to need suggestions of things to implement, right? So that could be a part of your operations approach too. I know I'm in my company, I do a core values training. How do you solidify what your core values are? We do the exercise to actually solidify that, because people don't know.
I like it. They don't understand what they don't even know like what it means. And how does your business structure align with your core values? So that to me is huge. That's huge.
And once the owner does this, it then translates over into that success system, because who we are as people does not change. If we set our business up aligned with core values, normally that core values then translates over into our personal life as well. And so that then some of that work will then translate over into your success system.
Okay. So over here, we would do how to automate. Same thing, tools to automate. Toolkit, automation toolkit.
Yeah.
I have to write it down while it comes fresh in my mind. And then how to assess and about what do they call it? Reassess and evaluate. Because too often I think we stick with a system that's not working for us.
I use test, track, and tweak. Because if we
test
it, we track the results, and then we tweak it to work.
And tweak. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So that's the part that we have the business automation side of it. All right. So
let's go to your success system, because you're going to parse all that out.
Okay. All right.
I really want you to go deep on that magnetic service, because now you're literally changing. You're taking it's the same thing with me in this exercise. My trainer, he was like, stop saying that it's heavy. Stop saying it's hard, because you're telling your mind that it is. This is the same thing that people have in their mind about what sales is. So you're going to have to actually do that mind work to change. That's your mindset piece.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be mindset.
Mindset of sales. Mindset of, mindset of sales.
Okay, the success system. All right, you're gonna have to help me with this one. All right.
Okay.
So
this is them wanting that brand notoriety, that influence. They want to be at the leaderboard. This is that thing. Do we say leaderboard ready?
Leaderboard ready.
They understand that terminology, right?
They do. Mm-hmm. Okay. Everybody understand leaderboard. I was about to say $1 million round table, but because that's an insurance terminology, $1 million round table. Everybody want to be part of the $1 million round table. Your friends he know that. He know.
Well, is it because the last conversation the lady wanted to be on the leaderboard? So is it the $1 million round table? Is it a round table ready?
Okay, but no. So here's the thing: you got to be on the leaderboard to get to the round table.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So leaderboard ready.
Mm-hmm.
And that then also translates in the employee space, because even in the employee space, there's a leaderboard. I've been on it a couple of times.
They are, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, even in the intrapersonal, right? You want to be noticed as a leader in your industry. What's second? Wouldn't this be their personal brand identity?
I was just about to say your brand identity, your personal.
Yeah, so personal brand identity. So leaderboard ready is all of their credentials and their credibility and their accolades and their initiatives and the things.
Their achievements.
Yes. Absolutely. So then we personal brand ready, and then personal brand identity, and then what? Now they need to develop their own signature, develop what they
have that up here, developing their signature.
What? What's your word?
I had developing their signature talk creation.
Okay.
But, their signature, we need to call it something else. Signature talk. Don't you think it's kind of overused?
Yeah, but in the as a third prong of a 3-prong system, it makes sense.
Okay.
Because essentially, once you help them create a personal brand identity, they're to develop that signature talk. Once they create their brand identity, their signature talk is the next best thing. That's what they're known for.
Okay. So leaderboard ready. Copy.
So now you have your 3x3 system. Now we need to come up, what the hell we gonna call this thing?
Girl, I don't have a freaking clue. I know, I've been thinking about like, what am I gonna call this? Here's what I did find. They don't want cute names.
Yeah, they want,
for instance, I found an example of one. They want to say how to start a business in 90 days or less. That's what they want.
Mhm.
You know, how to make $10,000 in 30 days. Like they want simple titles. They don't like, even though it's, you know, girl, wash your face. You've heard that book before, girl, wash your face. Okay. So that's a cute title, but what does that mean?
Yeah, nothing.
Go wash my face. What you mean?
So once, but that's what I'm saying. Once they go through, what was the name of the books? What was the name of the books that you were getting this out of?
Oh, good. One was, hang on, because some of them I bought. I'm like, oh, I want this in my library. Hold on. Oh, one was just Business Made Simple.
Oh, with Donald Miller.
Donald Miller. Marketing Made Simple.
That's Donald Miller.
That's his other one. This one is Business Boutique. They like that one. That was another one. That was like over 3,000 reviews on her book, Business Boutique. Here's another book that I had. Let me go back to my list. Because of course, I didn't buy them all. I just saved them so I could go back and reference them. Online boot camp, marketing online boot camp.
All right, so now you got simple systems as the first caveat. So what can we make this? If you want to do, you can't do insurance made simple, but simple insurance success.
It's got to be something very simple. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be, because this doesn't seem very meaty. It's meaty, but it doesn't feel meaty from the first point. They're gonna have to go deep. They're gonna have to do some real deep work.
Yeah, but I don't know. Insurance, no, it can't be insurance made simple. We can't do that.
No, we can't do made simple because that's
simple insurance success. No, I don't like that.
You're gonna have to sit with that one. Do the work. Keep doing the work.
I'll keep researching.
I'll do some research too. But I like some. You know, you got to keep it simple. We got to keep it simple. This, you know, I like you being able to say that it's not hard. It's very simple, and we have a simple system. But it really ain't, because this some work.
Oh no, this is work right here. But you know, when you're when I approach a company with it and I'm teaching their sales team and their sales force, to me, this is really where the rubber meets the road. This is the key to having more longevity and not having such great turnover, particularly for women and minorities in the insurance industry.
For sure.
You know, the turnover rate is still 70% for women in the first year.
No.
In the first year.
Oh no.
Because we don't have assistants in place. We don't have any of those things that they tell us. They don't tell us how to market, how to go out and get leads. They tell us to go get them.
You up?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, want me to get ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Come on. Hold on, let me get Jazzy.
Okay.
All right, you there?
I'm ready. I mean, yeah, I'm here. So I'll do some more research on that and start digging.
Well, I really want you to parse this out. I think that once you parse this out, we'll have a name. Once you parse this out, then you're going to walk me through it. And as you walk me through, don't worry about that. That was just some notes from how to use this paper document.
Okay. Oh, and I do want to tell you, yeah, your video confusing. I love you, but it's confusing. I'm sorry, Sean, it's confusing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna use it. I'm gonna do. I gotta use
that. You need to do something else. No, it's confusing. I love you, but you got real deep. I'm like, what Sean, now you can explain it to us a little bit more simple than this. Come on now. Come on. Here's what I like. I'm gonna tell you what I do like under the brand part. I want to use this, what you said, entrepreneur pathway and entrepreneur pathways.
Okay. Yeah, that's under your success system. So now this under your success system, but what part of this? This comes under their personal brand identity.
Yeah, okay. All right, gotcha. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Because I like that. I really think we need to use that. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
So
much more. Okay.
so that comes under that. And then like that's when they're creating their personal brand. You can create your personal brand over here as the actual entrepreneur, but you also have a personal brand. It's the same stuff that you just have to, you might have just a little bit of tweak based on entrepreneur versus entrepreneur.
Okay.
So that's under your actual.
That's my homework. Okay.
Mhm.
That's my homework. Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you, honey.